Welcome to another live. Today we're talking all about Reiki once again, um, and we're gonna just chat and expose a little bit of truth about some of the things that I've been talking about lately. I've been sharing a lot of stuff on my social media. I've also uploaded some videos here to this channel for you guys to be aware of, with regards to some of the myths around Reiki, some of the teaching techniques, ways of learning Reiki. I've been sharing that as well, just because really I'm passionate about Reiki and I'm passionate about upholding the integrity and the honesty of the practice rather than having it being kind of like a McDonald's Reiki session, basically this fast food almost industry that looks at wellness as more of like a fast food thing rather than a lifelong commitment, a journey and a pathway and a journey of self-discovery and self-awareness, which is what Reiki fundamentally is all about. So I shared something today because I saw an advert. Ironically, the ironic thing is, the more I've been speaking out about this, the more I've actually started seeing on my Facebook feed, on my Instagram feed, all these adverts for Reiki teachers, people that want to teach Reiki, or these Reiki courses that are online. Cheryl, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy rising. And all of these online courses that have been kind of like pushed, and they're being advertised at sort of like 99 cents or maybe £1, or reduced in price from £50 down to £1 or $1 or whatever. These courses where they promise you to learn Reiki level 1, 2 and 3 over a weekend or 3-day workshop. It's just absolutely ridiculous, the stuff that I'm starting to see. And like I say, ironically, the more I speak about it, the more I'm seeing it. So it's actually kind of being self-exposed really by me talking about this stuff. And I feel now it's kind of like part of my duty to expose some of this stuff, because there is a lot of people out there that I know of personally that have done online courses and have had it's had kind of like negative impact on them because they haven't had the time to integrate and process the learning and the energy and the practices. So it's had more of a because it's been rushed through. It's quite a big it's a big change in vibration to be kind of like exposed to all that Reiki energy and all that wisdom and all that knowledge in 3 days. So yeah, I just think it needs to be talked about. It needs to be aired a little bit, and it might ruffle people's feathers. Steve, hey, what's up? Yeah, Cheryl, I'm feeling kind of glad that I'm starting to expose it as well, and I'm starting to want to just share my truth and share my honesty about it. So yeah, that's where I'm at currently, and I'm doing a lot of that. So I'm sharing whatever videos that I'm making. I'm sharing them on TikTok. I'm sharing them on Instagram. I'm putting them on my Facebook page. I'm putting them on here, and yeah, I just think it's something that people need to be aware of, because there seems to be a lot of people that that they are. I actually don't know what you're talking about. Can you please tell me? So I'm a Reiki teacher, and I've been a Reiki teacher for about 5 years now. But I've been practicing Reiki for a little bit longer than that. And I'm very, very passionate about what Reiki is and how it helped me, and then how it helped me through my mental health journey, and how it continues to help me on a daily basis. And it's a practice of self-development and self-awareness through the various practices that we have within the system of Reiki. However, it's kind of like being flaunted and pushed out by different platforms such as Udemy, Center of Excellence, and all these other different people that come out and create these packages where you can learn all 3 levels of Reiki, level 1, 2, and Reiki Master Teacher in like a weekend. And it's not that. You can't learn it that way. So it's, yeah, it can be a sore subject for a lot of people. I think maybe practitioners as well that do teach online, and I'm sure there are some really really good practitioners and good Reiki master teachers that do teach courses online, and they do everything right, and they feel that they're following the right journey and doing everything. But I'm not really targeting at them. I'm targeting more at this culture of learn all three levels for $1 or for £20 or whatever over a weekend. That's not really kind of like what I'm aiming at, really. I'm aiming more at this fast food sort of look at wellness. Wellness and well-being is a journey. It's a change in mindset. It's a change in lifestyle. It's a change in the way we live, in the way that we exist with others. And it's having new philosophies and beliefs around our own life, and being more heart-centered, being more in the vibration of gratitude and compassion and honesty, rather than thinking that we've learned something over the course of a weekend and think, right, now we can go out and practice, we can go out and teach, and you've not really learned anything about yourself, and you've not really learned anything about what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, what you're going through within your Reiki journey. And that's kind of like what I like to cover on this channel. I like to cover more about that, more about the depth of Reiki. And that's why I speak to so many different people that have been practitioners, that are Reiki masters, that are teachers, that are practitioners, that may be meditation teachers, of which Reiki is steeped in through the Zen aspect of Reiki. So that's kind of like where I'm coming from and what I like to teach on here. What is Reiki? Correct me if spelling is wrong. So Reiki is hands-on or hands-off or distance healing method, which was refound by Mikao Usui. So it's a Japanese form of healing. Basically, the word Reiki means universal life force energy, or spiritual healing, or spiritual energy. So the word Rei means universal, and Ki meaning kind of energy. And that's how Japanese is quite hard to sort of like translate back into English, but that's kind of like the closest translation that we can get. However, through the deeper practice within the system of Reiki, through the meditations, through the mantra, through the Reiki principles, the Reiki precepts, the symbols,